Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another one of my collection pickup videos. It's been a slow couple of weeks. I mean, what you see here is basically 2 weeks worth. I haven't been able to find that many cool things, but what I found is here and I wanted to share with you guys. First thing I picked up, and I'm really happy to actually have found these, are Virtual Boy games. I mean, it's really hard since it, was a failing system. They only came out with like 14 titles so to find Virtual Boy games that work is really cool. I was able to find Boxer, which is a boxing game kind of like Punch Out, but with robots and the eye strain from the red Virtual Boy lens. But like I've mentioned before, I actually do like the Virtual Boy, so I'm really glad I was able to find Virtual Boy games for it. The other game I got is Mario Clash, which is a Virtual Boy version of the classic Mario Brothers. You jump on Koopas and throw them through pipes. It's really cool, and this is the longest Virtual Boy game there is out there. You have to beat 99 levels to get to the end. You go up in a tower and that's what you do. So really happy I picked up that. And I picked up some Super Nintendo games. I picked up Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. I have Super Star Wars, which I really liked, and this one you can control more characters. It's still pretty hard. I mean, they really got carried away with the difficulty on these 3 games. I'm only missing Empire Strikes Back of the trilogy, but I haven't been able to find that one. But it's a really cool game. I mean, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, it has driving levels, it has a platforming level, so it's a really cool series to collect. So I would definitely suggest everyone picks that up. Then I got Saturday Night Slam Masters, which is a Capcom game. It feels like Street Fighter, but with wrestlers. I mean, you can do a little bit of wrestling moves, but it has each character has a life bar, so it's more like a fighting game. But the only reason I picked this one up, well, 2 reasons actually. It's a Capcom game, so Super Nintendo games made by Capcom are always cool. But this game actually features Mike Hager, which was the fighting mayor in the Final Fight series. So that alone, was worth a pickup. Actually, it did belong to someone else, but it's mine now. This other game, I didn't know anything about it. I mean, I only looked at the cover and it looked cool. It's called Sardion, and it's basically well, you could say it's a beat 'em up / shooter / RPG. I mean, you control this robot here, but you can also switch between a panther and something that looks like a dragon. So I'm really glad I picked this up. Actually, if he's watching this video, NES Master, I know you're a huge mech game fan. You would really dig this. For anyone that doesn't know who NES Master is, he's a YouTuber that makes reviews and also collection pickup videos, and he's a really fun guy to watch. His reviews are always cool, and he just brings a sense of humor to his reviews and videos. I'll put a link onto this so you can check him out. But yeah, NES Master, if you can track this down, I'm definitely sure you would enjoy it. Then I picked up one NES game. And that's Wizards and Warriors. I didn't actually own this game before, but I remember playing it, and it was hard, and it's still hard. And so I guess now I have to track down the other 2 games. And I decided to give my PlayStation 2 some love. So I picked up Total Overdose, A Gunslinger's Tale in Mexico. I believe, if anyone knows this for sure, but I believe it was made by the same guys that did Infected on the PSP, and I liked Infected. So I definitely thought it was a pickup. This was the bonus disc edition. Supposedly it had the Tomb Raider Legend video on it. It had a DVD. But this version I got doesn't. It only has the single 1 disc. But the game itself is pretty cool. It's, I don't know, you could say it's kind of like Once a Time a Pine in Mexico or Desperado, the mariachi in video game form. It's a shooter, and you go around making all these crazy stunts, and they give you points. Actually, one of the combos is called El Mariachi. So, I thought that was worth a pickup. Then I picked up Time Crisis 2. I only have one more game for the Gun Con, which is Vampire Knight, so it's always cool to pick up another game for that accessory. It's made by Namco. It's actually pretty cool. It makes you feel like a badass being able to shoot with that gun. I always thought more first-person shooters should work with the gun because it works so well, but luckily they're starting to fix that with the Wii. I mean, there's a lot of first-person shooters that work with the gun that I think is really, really cool. What I most picked up is movies, actually. I got this as a gift. It's The Pianist. Haven't seen it, but it won 3 Academy Awards for Best Actor, Best Director, Best Screenplay. I know it's about this guy that's a pianist, and he gets tangled up with Nazi Germany, and then something happens, but I haven't gotten actually around to seeing it. Then I got Alien vs. Predator Requiem, which is the second Aliens vs. Predator movie. I really liked the first one. I mean, not a lot of people are a fan of the first one, but I personally liked it. So, and this one was interesting. I mean, when they came out with the Alien Predator hybrid, I thought that was kind of cool. The design, at least, was unique. The movie itself is so-so. I mean, it rips off sometimes from a whole bunch of different movies. And the ending, if anyone's seen Resident Evil 2, I mean, that's basically the ending of it. But, yeah, it's a fun little movie. Then I picked up Rambo, which is actually the 4th Rambo movie. I like the first one. I like First Blood a lot, and this one has some really, really out there war scenes. I mean, Rambo literally rips people apart with a gun, and it's really, really hardcore. But it's all in all, it's a really good movie. So I definitely recommend that one. Then I got El Espinazo del Diablo, which is a Guillermo del Toro movie. I like Guillermo del Toro movies. I mean, he did Blade 2. Before that, he did Mimic, but I really, really liked Blade 2. Then he worked with Mike Mignola on the 2 Hellboy movies, which are like Hellboy made my top 10 DVD that I own. So Guillermo del Toro is really, really cool. And this one's a horror movie. So if anyone gets a chance to pick it up, I would definitely suggest it. This one and Kronos, I think, is his 2 best horror movies. So yeah, definitely worth a pickup. He's gonna work on The Hobbit, so let's see how that comes out. And the last movie I picked up is the collector's edition of The Others. This movie came out a little bit after The Sixth Sense, so it has the same kind of feel that, Nicole Kidman is a mother that has 2 kids, and they start seeing ghosts and stuff, and it has a surprise ending, I guess you can call it, which I won't spoil, because, I hate it when people spoil the ending to movies, even though it's an old movie, but still. Yeah. So, that was my collection pickups for these 2 weeks. Like I said, not a lot of stuff I picked up, but at least the movies are, have given me a lot of hours. And yeah, definitely, for sure, check out Ness Masters video. Like I said, I'll put a link to his channel. He's the reason I actually started making videos. I remember in one of his collection pickups, he said he wanted to see more collection videos, so I said, sure, why not? And that's how I got started on this. So yeah, check out his videos, subscribe to him, because he's a really cool guy. And for now, this is Vargas XX78 signing out, and see you later, guys.